So what I'd like to show you now is the type of hook that we recommend that anglers use if you're going to release fish. So we prefer to use a circle hook, and if you can see that point is coming back and pointing towards the shank, that's what we mean by a circle hook. And we prefer you to use an inline circle hook. You can see that's exactly in line, as opposed to an offset circle hook which is skewed out. That tends to hook in different places. The inline circle hook generally hooks the fish in the scissors of the mouth, which is the best place to land a fish, and it's very easy to remove. So just to show you the difference between a circle hook as opposed to a normal J hook, which is making a J shape and the hook doesn't point in towards the shank. The circle hook, it's less often swallowed into the esophagus of the fish and is much easier to remove. Whatever hook you decide to use, what we strongly encourage our anglers to do is to crimp or flatten the barb on the hook. That's very easy to do using a pair of long nose pliers like this. You just simply crimp that barb down using a bit of force like that, and you'll see there the barb is flattened, and that makes it much easier to remove the hook from the fish's mouth. It also goes in much easier, and so you have a better penetration of that hook. You can also do the same on a J hook, is just simply crimp that barb. Sometimes they do break, but that's fine. And there you've got no restriction, so that hook can come out very easily. So when using a circle hook, we've got a little trick to show you that makes the circle hook a lot more effective, and that's to use a knot called a snell knot, which basically goes onto the shank of the hook. So just make a big loop on the side with the tag end sticking out, and then you do about 6 turns on the shank over both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the snell, and then you just pull that loop through and pull the tag in that way. So I'm just going to use my mouth to do that. And there you have a snell knot on the shank, and you can come and trim the tag end off like that, and then slide the knot right up to the eye of the hook like that. And then the very important thing to do is to push this end of your snoot through the eye of the hook like that. And what that does is, because the line is now pulling downwards, that opens the gape of the hook, allowing it to hook much better. So as the fish has taken the bait, it pulls, it catches into the side, as opposed to if it was pulling the other way, it would close the gape and come out of the mouth and you'd miss the fish. So it's just a little trick to use when using a circle hook. It's much better to snell it and having that pull downwards.
In most cases, hooks can easily be removed if you follow Ori's recommendation of using an inline circle hook with a flattened barb. There will be times, however, when the hook is swallowed.
So you can see this guy, I mean, it doesn't happen often, but occasionally they swallow the circle hook. So it's gone into the stomach. So yeah, I'm just going to clip it off on the leader, and we just leave that. And because it's barbless, it'll actually just come out, or it'll be swallowed and pass right through the alimentary canal. It's better to do that than to try and go in there and try and dig that hook out, because you're going to cause more damage.